Alright, so when you want to buzz, you want to make sure that your embouchure is in an M position, so M, and you also want to make sure that your lips are wet, because these both help make better vibrations. So what I used to do before was that my lips would be smushed together like this, and try to push air through that, plus they were dry, so it would come off as choppy instead of one long stream of sound, so you want it to sound something more like this. Sorry, just wetting my lips there. So, again, you want a long stream of air. Next, you've got with your mouthpiece. So, with your mouthpiece, you don't want it rammed into your face like I've done a couple of times. It really hurts when you ram it into your face because it pushes against your teeth. But you also don't want it where it's too far away from your mouthpiece and it's literally just your lips hovering over it like this, if you can kind of see it. No, you want a mixture of the two of them. So you want it against your face, but you want top lip to also have some pressure on it. Not too much where it's crushing your teeth, but enough so that you can get a good sound out of it. Sorry, that wasn't all that good. There we go, that's much better. So you want a sound like that can travel through the mouthpiece, but you don't want to crush your teeth in the process. Next, to get to 7th position. Alright, so I'm going to move back a bit. So for 7th position, it's still kind of hard even with the technique now, but the idea is that as you move out to 7th position, so you're here at 6, you turn the 2 fingers that you already have here, your pointer and middle, they go underneath the slide, and you use your thumb to push against the brace to give you extra length. So you go out to 6, take your 2 fingers, put them underneath the slide for support, put your finger against the brace and push forward, and that'll get you to 7th. Alright, what's next? B flat scale. Alright, so when it comes to loose wrists, you don't want it, as all things go, you want things in moderation, so you don't want it where your wrist is rock solid and it won't move, but you also don't want it where it's too loose and it's flopping around like this. You want it something more like this, where it's loose, but not so loose that it's going to fly off your wrist. So, play B flat scale. So remember to keep in mind that you want your wrist loose, but not flopping around so violently that it'll fling off. Alright, so cleaning the slide. So the first thing you want to do is deconstruct your instrument. So you remove the bell piece, keep it somewhere safe, take out the mouthpiece, put that somewhere safe. So now you're left with the slide. So you've got your inner slide and your outer slide, and you can separate them by just pulling them apart. So your inner slide has these 2 silver metal looking things, and the outer slide is the case that the inner slide goes in. So you want to set the outer slide down somewhere else for now. So now you're left with the inner slide. Put that over here. So the first step that you want to do when cleaning your slide, you need a cloth. And you use this to clean off all the gunk on the slide. So you push it through. Make sure you do both ends, I suppose. And make sure you get all the gunk off. So, yeah, I haven't cleaned my slide in a little while. So there will be black markings on your cloth, kind of like this. So that's the gunk you want to get rid of. So next, you want to put cream on your slide. So I've got my cream here. And you only want to put it on this indent here, which I just learned is called the stocking. And you only want to put it there because putting it on all of the slide, one is kind of a waste of cream because your slide will move back and forth a little bit, so it already does that. But on top of that, it might cause it to stick a little bit more if water doesn't get there in between to help slide it about. So it's just better to just put it on one portion of the slide. So just put it on the stocking, enough to cover the fingertip. Put it on there. Okay, so now you should have, I don't know if the camera will pick up on this, but there's cream on the slide here. So now the final thing you want to do is spray it down with water. And just like you, I was wondering why on earth would you do that when you've already got cream on your slide. And the reason for that is because the water helps create a barrier between the metal and the cream, so it'll help it slide better. So you take your water, spray the ends. So now you've got water and cream on that end of the slide. Grab your outer side, put it back in. So now you got your slide, and you can slide it out a bit, help move the water and cream around. And there you have it. That's how you clean, well, not clean, but change your slide. Yeah, it is clean your slide, sorry. So this is how you clean your slide, and yeah, that's it from me. Thanks for watching.